What's happening, everybody? Come on in. Come on in the room. Let me get my Instagram church up. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? And speak to me as you come in. There you go. Speak to me as you come in. Live. Perfect. Let's flip. We're going to get Instagram going. Bam. Come on. What up, though? Guys, for real. I literally walked in my house like 15 minutes ago. Like literally. And I am grateful. I just got back from Atlanta and I spoke for Dr. Darius Daniels and his praise and worship leader, executive pastor, Todd Galbraith in Atlanta at Change Church. And when I tell you, that thing was amazing. Chandler Morris singing. It was amazing. Pastor William McDowell preached. Dr. Darius Daniels preached. Pastor Travis Green preached. I closed it out. I think they're in a worship service right now. But when I tell you, life-changing, it was amazing. And I'm just grateful. What up, Sade? That God allows me to go into these environments and I know my assignment. This is what I said to Pastor Darius. If everybody is confident in their assignment, then there will be no collisions in the spirit. Like everybody just do you. You do what God called you. Instagram. My bad. I got too excited. You do what God called you to do and stay in your lane. Don't give in to this pressure of trying to be something that you're not. Like when Saul tried to put his armor on David, he was like, I can't go in this. And I've watched so many people try to put on somebody else's armor and you don't go in it either. It is a hot mess. That's all I got to say. So I'm grateful for the opportunity that God gives me. Your assignment is not this phone. I just had a little collision. All right, guys, let me do this. We're about to get in this Bible. So actually, the 13th, which is Monday, will be me and Anna Hannah's anniversary. And we have been married for 30 years. We would have been together for a total of 33 years. And I am grateful. And, somebody was telling me about this one actress that was like, she doesn't believe marriage is, relevant right now. And I was like, you haven't met the right people. Like, I believe in marriage. I love marriage. Don't let, because you married the wrong person, make you think that it's not good. Anna Hannah and I are very honest with our testimony. She's divorced, but I promise you, God put us together. And I'm grateful for the 30 years that God has kept us together. And every day I pray that he will continue to keep us. You got to hear me. I'm good. I don't want anybody else. I am a happy man. And I pray and she tell me that she is happy too. We are good. All right. So I want to celebrate with you all. Like, I really want to celebrate with you all. The last Friday of this month, we are literally going to have a celebration of love. And this is for everybody, single, married, divorced, widow. I just want to be in a room with people who want to live, who want to have fun, and who just want to be in a loving atmosphere. We have rented out the old post office in Chicago. 2,000 people can come. It's dancing. We have a DJ. We have 2 artists, Carl Thomas, Susan Carol Lewis, and Sundances. We're going to eat good. We're going to dance good. We're just going to have a good time. You got to hear me. And that's all I want. And if you want to be a part of that, I want you to make sure that you get your tickets. I love for married couples, engaged couples, singles. Listen to me. Brothers, if you're single, you should be there. I'm telling you. The harvest is right. All ages too, and sizes. I want you all to be a part of it. Come celebrate with us. Get out the house. Who preaching tomorrow? Me and Pastor Jamone. I'm doing 7:30 and 9:30, and he's doing 12:30. All right. So go to johnfhanna.com. Get your tickets. Married couples. Don't wait till the last minute, because once we reach that mark, it's going to get cut off. Go to johnfhanna.com and get your tickets. All right. So let's talk. So we're doing this series on love stories, and tomorrow we're going to do this thing on Jump the Broom. For those of y'all that have seen it, I had to sit down and watch it again. It's a movie that came out in 2011. It was actually produced by Tracy Edmond and Bishop Jakes. And what it talks about is that this couple, that it seems like the woman's family is educated and eloquent, and they got money. It looked like they have money, and it's this whole picture of what you think is good. His family, on the other hand, is a little hood, a little ratchet. You know, his mama get out the car, she turning it up, bring family members to my, I invited them, they can stay in the house too. What up, Joe? And so as the movie goes on, we find out that they have jumped the broom. And what you thought you had, you don't have. What you thought you had, you don't have. You jump the broom with somebody who's not perfect, and neither are you. And I love how the Bible always refers to the church. We are the bride of Christ, and he's the groomsman. And he is willing to enter into covenant with us, knowing that we're not right. Do you hear me talking to you? I don't care how. He even says that your righteousness is as filthy rags, but he still loves us and still chooses us. Tomorrow we're going to deal with Hosea and Gomer. How God, I feel the anointing already, tells the prophet, I'm going to need you to go marry a promiscuous woman, a woman that's not going to be faithful to you. And I'm going to use your life to show my love for my people. Dang. Now that, my brothers and my sisters, is what I call drinking from the bitter cup. Do you hear me? When God says, I want to use your marriage, wow. I want to use your tears and your disappointment and your hurt and your pain to show my love for my people. Wow. And you can't leave it, because I'll never leave nor forsake you. Do you hear me talking to you all? Question: can the Lord use the area that causes you the most pain to reveal his glory? Wow. For all of us, what broke me down is that he literally allowed Hosea to see what you're about to drop the broom with. I'm going to show you what you're getting. I'm going to show you what you're getting. And how many of us know he still chose us, knowing what he was getting? Hey, I need some of y'all. See, you can hide some things from some people, but there is absolutely nothing that you can hide from God. And he still, after seeing it, he still chose you. Oh my God. Facebook, can I get as many of you all to share? Because I feel this thing already. That he still chose you. And some of us feel as if we need to be perfect that we need to have it all together for God to choose us. My brothers and my sisters, he chose Moses knowing that he had a case. He had committed a murder. He chose Moses knowing that he was a foster child. He chose Moses knowing that he didn't speak that well. Wow. He chose Moses knowing that he had anger issues. Wow. How many of y'all know, in spite of yourself, this is what should keep us humble before the Lord. This is why there should never be a teaspoon of pride in us. Because you know you ain't right. But he still put his hands on you. Jesus. He still handpicked you. He even said to the disciples, you didn't choose me. I chose you. Those of you that know that when he looked at you, he didn't see nothing pretty. Because man look at the outward appearance, but God knows what's going on inside. You struggle with envy. You struggle with jealousy. You struggle with insecurities. You have fear. You're always questioning yourself. Come on here. You have evil thoughts. You struggle with lust. You struggle sometimes with people. You struggle with your assignment. You struggle sometimes being grateful. But he still, that thing right there. You struggle with your weakness, whatever it is. You have a thorn in your flesh that you've asked God to remove from you. But he still allows it to poke you. But he chose you knowing that you have a thorn. My God. And he was willing to jump the broom with you. My God. Come on, can you all just say out loud? Can you type that on the screen wherever you are? Thank you for picking me. My God. Can you just say that out loud? Can you type that on the screen? I need some of y'all to, this will begin to free you. Because the enemy loves for you to walk around with shame, guilt, condemnation. And there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus. Thank you for picking me with my imperfect self. Hey, Shaya, Iramashata. I want to show you something. You ready? Let's go Bible. I have 17 minutes to show you this. And if you walk with me. So we know that Jesus chose 12 disciples. We know that he got on Peter's boat. We know that he told Peter, push out just a little. Then he told Peter, push out into the deep. Then he told Peter, drop your net for a big catch. And then after Peter had caught the big catch, then he told Peter, drop your net and follow me. And I am going to make you a fisherman of men. He handpicked him, knowing that he was going to fail. He handpicked him, knowing that he was not going to pass a test. Can we go Bible? If you go to Luke 22:31, when he's sitting there with Simon Peter, he says, Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift you, all of you, as wheat. But I've prayed for you, Simon, that your faith fail not. That your faith fail not, because you're going to mess up. And when you have turned back, that's my line. You're going to fail, but you're going to get back up. When you get back up, I am going to need you to strengthen your brothers. I am telling you, Simon, you are going to fail. And I'm telling somebody right now, he knew your fall before you tripped. But he told me to tell you, I'm going to need you to get up and go strengthen somebody that they don't make the same fall that you made. Look, let's finish. But he replied, Lord, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go with you to prison and to death. Jesus answered, I'm telling you, Peter, before the rooster crows today, you, Peter, you will deny me 3 times. Then Jesus asked him, no, let's just stop right there at verse 34. I'm telling you, you're going to, and I came to tell somebody, he still picked you knowing that you're going to fall. Even though you said you'll never do it and you did it anyway. My God. And he picked you because he knew that you could handle the fall. He picked you because he knew that you would get back up. He picked you because he knew that he could trust you to strengthen somebody. And some of you all, you have not been honest and transparent with your fall when you see people fall. And the Lord sent me to tell you, I picked you knowing that you were going to fall. Now I need you to strengthen somebody else. My God. Let's go. He picked you knowing, how do I want to put this? That you would snap out, pop off. He picked you knowing that you would lose it. He picked you knowing that you would black out one day and do something and let your anger or whatever get the best of you, but he still picked you. Let's go Bible. Luke 22 and 50. Go down to the 50th verse. When they came in to arrest Jesus, please listen. And one of them struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear. You've been walking with Jesus for 3.5 years and you still carrying a piece. Why haven't you turned in your sword? He picked you knowing, watch me, that you were going to snap. Do you not know that Peter should have been arrested at the same time that Jesus was arrested? So what did Jesus do? But Jesus answered, no more of this. Stop. He knew that he picked you knowing that he's going to have to tell you sometime. Stop. Stop. He knew that he was going to have to pull you back because you, my brothers and my sisters, you pop off sometimes. Stop. And you know what he did? And he touched the man's ear and healed him. And for many of you all, he had to destroy the evidence that would have condemned you. He picked you knowing that you snap. Those of you all that know you snap, you should just say, yes, Lord, thank you for picking me. Let's go further. He picked you, I need y'all to lean in, knowing that you would go backwards based upon pressure. He picked you knowing that some of you all would go backwards and go back to some things that he called you out of. We out here now, but he still picked you. What do you mean? Go to John 21. See, this is why I love honest people. Is there anybody on here that would be honest and say, In this time that I've been with God, I'm not gonna lie, that I did dip back into some areas that he called me out of. Can you just, you don't go up, you don't have to go into your business. Can you just put the emoji with your hand up? Just give me the emoji with your hand up. Watch this. He told Peter, drop your net and follow me. After Peter lie, cuss, and deny, he says something that shut me down. John 21:3. I'm going to go out to fish. Simon Peter told them, and they said, we'll go with you. So they went out and got into a boat. And here we go again. You picking up your nets after he told you to drop your net and follow him. Based on the pressure, you're going backwards. Now you back on the boat, fishing after small fish when he told you, stop, leave this. Your assignment is bigger than this. He picked you. I need some of y'all to hear me, knowing that you would have a period, a season, that it would look like you going backwards. You got to hear me. He also picked you. I need you to hear me now, because he knew that he could restore you. He also picked you because he knew that he would restore you. What do you mean? Go to John 21. When he calls Peter back off the boat. And he's now have food sitting there waiting on Peter. And he asks Peter, do you love me? Lord, you know I love you. Then do what I've called you to do. Feed my sheep. Get off that boat. You still have an assignment over your life. I picked you because I knew that you would heed the call of restoration. Let's go to the 17th verse. And the third time he said to him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Do you love me? Peter was hurt because he asked him the third time, do you love me? He says, Lord, you know all things. I know I picked you because I know that your love for me is bigger than your mistakes. I picked you because I know that there's a relationship here. There's a covenant here. And let the truth be told, in spite of what you've done, in spite of what you've been through, let's go on the record. I love God. Oba, Randalabasaya. Is there anybody? Come on here. I need you to dig in deep into your heart. Just say, I love you, Lord. I picked you because I know that I could trust you. And he told him, get up, feed my sheep. Feed my sheep. I picked you. Last point. I want y'all to hear me now. I picked you because I saw you being next. Jesus. Matissa, Dr. Matissa, I picked you because I saw you being next. Jesus. My God. I picked you because I saw you fall. I picked you because I saw you snap out. I picked you because I saw you going backwards. I picked you because I also saw you getting up, being restored. And I picked you. I chose you. I stepped through generational bloodlines and curses, and I put my hand on you. And I said, you are going to be next. Come on, everybody, just say yes, Lord. Come on, everybody. I came to get you tonight. I came to get you tonight. You're going to get back on your square. You're going to get busy doing what God has called you to do, because the hand of the Lord is on your life. I picked you because I knew you would fall. I knew you would fail. I knew that you would mess up. You told me I'll never do it. You did it. And I still picked you because I knew that once you get up, you would strengthen your brothers. And I want you to hear this one. If you go to Acts 2, when you go to Acts 2, when the fire fall on the day of Pentecost and the promise has now been received, who stands up? Because Jesus is no longer the spokesperson. Who is next? Who's next? Then Peter stood up with the 11 and raised his voice and addressed the crowd. Messiah. You know what? When I preach on Saturdays, I mean, my spirit is so sensitive. I came to tell somebody, he picked you because you're next. You're next to stand up to do it. You're next to stand up and be it. You are anointed for this. He picked you like he told Hosea, go get Gomer with a jacked up self. He picked you because he knew that you, my brothers and my sisters, will go through your process of deliverance. Come on, tell the Lord yes. I think I used to, no more. I want to talk. Allow me to have a transparent moment. I used to second guess myself. I did. I used to ask God, why you call me to this? Why am I here? I used to be in situations sweating, thinking, God, what am I doing here? I don't have what they have. Why am I here? Why am I in this environment? Why am I? Is there anybody that knows that feeling? I don't have that family. I don't have that history. I don't have that background. I don't have that education. I don't have that hookup. I don't have that confidence. Why? And I'm going until I had to realize I didn't choose him. Oh my God. didn't choose him. This is why I can't be lifted up in pride. This is why I can't be arrogant. This right here humbles me. Because I'm not worthy. Woo! I'm begging some of you all. Stop tripping over you. Because he knows you. I don't have that issue anymore. I'm too old to be second guessing myself. I'm too old to be questioning. I've come to realize that it's really not me. It's not. It is not me. It is him. Over all my insecurities, over all my weaknesses, over all my mess, it is him that still uses to use me for his glory. He jumped the broom, and he entered into covenant with me. And he'll leave the 99 to come and chase me down. Because he's in love with me. My God. Come on, everybody, say yes, Lord. Come on, say yes, Lord. Get up. Let's get up. Come on, let's return to your first love. Come on, let's stop tripping. Let's stop tripping because you failed. Let's stop tripping because you slipped up. Let's stop tripping because you did what you said that you would never do. Come on, Peter. Peter said, I'll never deny you. I'll go to jail. I'll die with you. No, shh. Jesus said, shh, stop. You're going to deny me 3 times. He knows you. But he needs you to get up because you're next. This is going to be a record-breaking year for you. It's your time, and it is your season. Come on, I need you to, can you say this out loud? He chose me, regardless of what he saw. Oh, my God. Ooh, this is why I can't be arrogant. I can't be stuck up. I can't think that I'm any better than anybody else. I can't walk around and think that I'm all of that in a bag of chips. I am nothing. I see. I thank you. I am nothing. And he chose nothing to make something for his glory. Ooh. He chose me in spite of me. And that's all I want to leave with you tonight. He handpicked you, regardless of what he saw. And he jumped the broom with you and into covenant and said, I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. Even if you try to run off, I'll chase you down. I'll leave 99. I'll let you go through hard seasons just to chase you back to me. Wow. Tomorrow, I'm doing 7:30. I'm doing 9:30. Pastor Jamone is doing 12:30. If you're in this city, somebody say, he plucked me out. He told the prophet, I've found you polluted in your own blood. And I told you to do what? live. I picked you knowing sometimes your faith is going to get weak. Oh my God. But I still picked you. Location 7621 South Greenwood. That is our location. The 3 services, 7:30, 9:30, and 12:30. There's some of you all, you've waddled in your stuff long enough. It's time to get up because you're next. You're next. It's your turn. It's time to get up and strengthen your brother. He's about to turn your mess into a message. Peter, when you return, strengthen your brother. Wow. I love you guys more than I could ever express. If this devotion blesses you, I want you to sow a seed tonight. 2 seeds, 23 or 46. I'm going to do that until the Lord says something different. And I want you to sow a pick me seed. I could never pay him for what he's done for me. But tonight I sow into the revelation of the word that reminded me that he picked me. Someone needs to sow a pick me seed. Someone else needs to sow what's called the next seed. He picked me because I'm next. Jesus. How do you sow? 3 ways to give. Cash App, money sign, Holy John 2. PayPal, just Holy John. Capitalize the H, capitalize the J. Or you can go to our website, newlifesoutheast.org. You're going to sow a pick me seed or a next seed. But everybody should sow something, either 23 or 46. Like I feel a strong anointing right now. Like I literally feel like God is like literally shifting someone. Like there's a pickup. The lifter is here. The lifter is here. Come on, tell the Lord thank you. Come on, tell the Lord thank you. I need to get off this. Like my spirit is so sensitive because I've been in the glory earlier today, and I need to come down. Come on. This is either a pick me seed. He picked you to go in ministry. He picked you to go in business. He picked you to be the head. He picked you to be a leader. He picked you. Man didn't give you this. God did this for you. And this is your season of next. And your next is going to be record breaking. Those of y'all that know that this word hit you today, I need you to sow into it. Cash App, money sign, Holy John 2, number 2, capitalize the H and the J. PayPal, Holy John, capitalize the H, capitalize the J. Or go to our website, newlifesoutheast.org. Sow your pick me seed. Or sow your next seed. I see you in the morning. Those in the other states, you listen to us before you go to your own church. Get up, meet me on Facebook or YouTube or on our website or on our app. But I'll see you in the morning. Pray for me. I love you guys more than I could ever express. Get your tickets and celebrate love together. I'll holla. Bye.